Hello, welcome to another Saturday out here. I was out here yesterday. I glued on these end caps on this side of the tail. I did not glue the other side. I had a massive headache, and I just didn't feel like it. So I got these on. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue those on, get them curing. I'm going to sand the rudder. Then I'm going to sand these two. That will still not be cured, so I'll probably quickly watch a video too on how to use sand, on how to use superfill. And then I will probably apply a superfill to these and try to get a nice shape with just a superfill that doesn't take too much sanding. It will need sanding, but hopefully not too much. Around the back, like here, and the front, they will need a little bit of superfill work. Another really cool thing I got yesterday is the fabric. It's 3 rolls of red Ortex. The glue, I got 3 bottles. It's in the house. It needs to be somewhat temperature stable. Minimum temperature is like 40. Max is like 90-ish to really keep it safe. It doesn't start curing until 90 Celsius, but it's just best to keep it as stable as possible just to prevent any issues. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments and I'll get those answered. So I am going to go get those glued on. Take the Ortex inside where it's not going to get covered in sawdust. And then I am going to start sanding. I really don't want to. I'm still procrastinating. Anyway, guys, enjoy. All right, guys, done sanding for now. Put some superfill on. It is not the consistency I expected. It is 2 parts of the blue. They suggest mixing it by weight, so that's what I did. It's 2 parts blue to 1 part. That is really hard to see because it's white. Is the camera any better? No. Either way, it's 2 to 1. Like I said, 1 part, 2 parts A to 1 part B. Mixed by weight. Just mix it up like I do the high sol. One thing I should have done before I used it is I should have gone over the areas with some like denatured alcohol on a rag and just clean up some of the sawdust. I had some troubles with it sticking. Eventually it kind of worked its way on there and it stuck pretty good. So it's stuck on there now. So I just kind of worked it on with a popsicle stick. I took too much off of this one. When you are doing this, keep an eye on it. This side, or the elevator is out farther. Like you can kind of see it right here because that's where the edge is. The elevator is actually out farther, but you can get these to match up with the balsa. I took too much off and I'm going to try and fix it with superfill. Probably a couple layers. Hopefully that works. But I'll do it right on that side. This side, like I said, don't take too much off the front. Do the back first, get it good, and then do the front so they match. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try and fix it with superfill, and then go from there. From here on out, I'm probably gonna hand sand. The Orbital sander worked really well. Probably should have started with 100 instead of 80, but it did its job. The top, I'm gonna have to come in with more superfill. I didn't have much mixed up, so that doesn't look super great. But I'll come in and I'll sand it all down, get it to match up a little closer, like here. That can be done a little better, and in other places. But I wanted to get some superfill on it and get that started so I could start, like here, the plastic is actually in farther. So I wanted to start working on those as well while I was working on the top and getting this matched up really well. That side's on and drying. I added some superfill along, just kind of different places, just to see how it worked, and just kind of experimenting with it while it's not a huge deal, and I'm still, mixing a bunch to match in places. But yeah, sanded down pretty quick, nothing crazy. Superfill dry overnight, and I might get back out here tomorrow because it didn't take too long to sand that. It actually went a lot faster than I thought it would, probably because of that guy. But I am gonna go take a shower, and we'll see you guys tomorrow after I'm done with work.